this video, we are going to take a look at how we can add a mobile menu on our WooCommerce website. So let me first show you a quick demo of what we are going to build. So here we have the responsive website design, and at the very bottom we have our mobile navigation where we have these icons which are linked to various categories of this e-commerce store. And in the middle we have a special icon which will open up a toggle window which we can use to navigate to a maybe specific category or any deal page, or you can open a toggle window. So once we click here, it's going to open a toggle window like this, and here we can put any reusable block or any content that we want. So this is the mobile navigation that we are going to build for our WooCommerce store, and for that we are going to use the mobile menu block from the Plus add-ons for Gutenberg. And with this we get a lot of options to customize our mobile navigation. Things a little bit simple for you, we have created some templates that you can easily copy from our website and then directly import on your e-commerce website. If we scroll down, here again we cannot see the mobile navigation right now on this window because this is a desktop view. So once again, let's switch back to our mobile view. So we go to inspect, and now we are back in our mobile view. So let me just refresh this page once again. Alright, so here we have our mobile view, and if we scroll down, we have few layouts that we can directly import on our e-commerce site, like this one. Or maybe you want to use a layout like this one where we have a swipe menu. So if you have a lot of icons to show on your navigation, so you can use this swiper menu style. And with these highlighting dots, we will be able to show the active page as well. So depending upon your design requirement, you can go ahead and use any of these designs available here. So let's come back on top, and maybe we can use this menu right here. So once you mouse over on this, you will get this copy option. So let's click on this. So now we have copied this block from here, and we can go ahead and paste it anywhere on our website. So let's come back to the desktop view for our e-commerce site. So let's close this developer toolbar, and let's dive in the backend of WooCommerce site. So here we are in the backend, and if we go in the plugins section, here we have the Plus add-ons for block editor free as well as the pro version. And once we have installed both of these plugins, we can now go to Plus settings and then click on Plus blocks. And here we need to search for mobile menu, and this is the mobile menu block that we are going to use. And as you can see, it's part of the pro plan, so make sure you have the pro version of this plugin installed and activated. And after that, we just need to turn this block on and then click on save. And now we are ready to create our mobile navigation for our e-commerce site. And the best place to add this mobile menu is in our header or in our website footer, so that it will be visible on all the pages of our WooCommerce store. So here we are using the Nexter theme and the Nexter builder to create our custom header and footer. So we are going to add our mobile navigation in our website footer. So for that, we need to go to Nexter builder, and here we already have our main header as well as main footer created. And once we click on edit, so this is our footer template. So here we have used our mobile navigation, and this is the place where we do all the customization for our footer as well as our mobile navigation. But let me just go ahead and create this footer from scratch and then add our navigation menu so that you can see everything from the beginning. So let's come back here, and let me just delete this main footer. And now we are going to add a new template. So let's click on add new. And this time we will call this mobile footer. And here in the Nexter builder option, we will select sections and then select footer. In the footer style option, we will select normal. And in the display rule, we will add this on entire site so that whatever we add in our footer will be available on entire website along with our mobile menu. Alright, so we are done with the basic settings. So let's close the Nexter builder option from here. And we can now use this main content area to add our mobile menu or any block that we want. So we have already copied our mobile navigation from here. So in order to place this block here, we just need to click on the main content area or wherever we want to add this block, and then use the plus paste option at the very top. And now you can see our menu is pasted here. So now we can just get rid of all the things added here. So maybe we can click on this heading and remove it from here. And if we open the list view, here we have a paragraph, so we can get rid of this. So now we have our mobile navigation, which is inside our single row column. But we can go ahead and drag this at the very top and then get rid of this row structure. So now we only have the mobile menu here. So let's close this list view. And now on the right hand side, we get all the settings and customization option to play around with this mobile menu and build it as per our requirement. So here we can see style 1 and 2 for the basic style of this menu. So right now we will go with style 2 so that we have this toggle icon at the very center. And after this we have position, so we can decide either we want an absolute position or fixed position for this navigation. So if we choose fixed, we can now choose to fix this navigation menu either on top or at the bottom of our page, which we will definitely going to use at the bottom. But right now we will keep it on absolute so that we can see whatever changes we are doing, and then in the end we will make it fixed at the very bottom. After this we have the next option, that is main menu. So if we click here, we get two menu items, which are actually these two icons here. So if we click on item number 0 or the first item, here we can add a text so that it will be easy for us to understand what this link is all about. So maybe we can make it as laptop, because we are going to link this to our laptop category. And instead of this trophy icon, we can choose another icon like this one. And same for the next item, we can name it as tablet, and icon we can choose something like this one. And after that we also have a link option. So here we can give it a link, maybe for any landing page or maybe our product category of our WooCommerce store. So right now we will leave it as dummy link, and by using this button plus item, we can add one more icon here. So this is how we can add more icons to link it to various pages on our website. Along with that, for all these items, we can also have a pinned text, which will be visible on top of these icons like this one. If we enter text hot, it will be visible on top of these icons. So this is how we can add a pinned text on all the icons that we add here, which we'll customize later on once we cover the style tab of this block. So once we are done with the left hand side menu or the main menu, then comes the right menu, that is the icons on the right hand side. So here again, we can add icons and then link them to various pages as we just did for the main menu. After this, we have extra toggle, which is this button right in the middle. And if we turn this off, this will be gone. So in order to have this icon in the middle, we need to turn this extra toggle option on, and then we can play around with all the settings. So here we have the text option. So if we type in any text here, that will be visible at the very bottom. But in order to keep a minimal design, we will not going to use any text here. And here we have the icon type, which we can choose as icon or an image. And then we can customize this icon as well. So let's say instead of this plus icon, we will use a fire so that we can use this as a deal icon. And for the content, here we have an option to give it a direct link for any landing page, or we can use a reusable block, and that reusable block will be opening as a pop-up on our mobile screen. Once we choose the content type as reusable block, below this we get an option to choose the reusable block from our site. Here we have already created this hot deals reusable block, so let's select this one. But if in case you have not created any reusable block, you can directly click on this link, create reusable block. Or if you have a reusable block like I have here, so we can choose this. And if you want to see what's inside this block, we can open this in a new tab. So here we have the reusable block. So we have just a simple heading here, and then we have used a product grid. So let me just get rid of this from here. And for this heading, if I choose insert after, so here we can choose TP product listing block. And this is how we can show the product listing from our WooCommerce. And then we can customize the structure from here. So we can play around with all the settings here. So right now we are going to choose 2-column layout so that it will look a bit clean on a mobile view. So let me just update this reusable block here, and let's come back on our mobile navigation. So now we have selected our hot deal reusable block, which will open up once we click on this icon here, and we can choose the direction where this pop-up will open up. So right now the direction is set from top. We can choose it either from right, left, or bottom. So we will leave it on top right now. And we can also choose the open content style. So we have the 2 styles available here, which we can play around with. And after this, we have the content width. So we can define the width of the pop-up which we want to show on the screen. So right now it is set on custom width and height. We can keep it on full width and full height as well, but I would prefer it on custom. And here we can define the height and width. So right now it is set on 665, which is good enough for a mobile screen. Once we are done with this, now we have extra options. And here we have the display as columns or swiper. So all these icons in our menu will be visible in form of these columns, or we can choose swiper and then we can swipe on our mobile screen to view more icons here. But that will be only applicable if you have a lot of icons to show on your navigation. Right now we will go with column structure. And after this we have active page indicator as well. So if we turn this on, here we can define the style, how we want to show our active page indicator. So right now it is in form of dot, or we can choose a line form, which will be a thin line at the very top of the icon. But I would prefer a dot option style. That's how most of the mobile apps or navigations look. And here we can define the offset. So we can choose where we want to show this dot. So I will keep it at 10 pixel. And here we have an option for pin text overflow. So that will go hidden if it is too long. So this is how we can create our mobile menu. Now let's jump on to the styling tab so that we can style our mobile navigation as per our website design. So here the first option we have is the icon or the image size. So we can play around with our icon size here. So depending upon your design, we can change this from here. I will keep it on 20 pixel. It looks good. Here we have the icon color. So we can play around with the icon colors as well. And if in case you are using image, so you can change the image size from here. Below this, we have extra toggle image or icon option, which is again the middle one. So if we open this option, here we have the icon size, which is right now 20. So in order to highlight this, maybe we can make it 30 pixel. And then we can change the color of the icon like this one. And after this, we have active page indicator. So we can style that as well. So right here we can set the size of the icon. So maybe we can keep it as default. And again, we can change the color as well. So we can change that from here. And after this, we have menu. So let's click on this. And here we get an option for padding. So this will add a padding in our menu. So we can customize that from here. And after this, we have an option for typography. So here we can play around with the font size of the text on this navigation. And we can also change the title color. So if we keep it on white, now you can see the text that we have entered for our menu visible here. So if we come back here in main menu, this is the text which we have entered in the title. So for the first item, it's showing laptop, and the second one, it's showing tablet. And that we can customize from this option from our typography. So here, if we change this to 10 pixel, this will go down in size. And here we can also change the color as well. So maybe we can dim down them a little bit. And after this, we have styling for extra toggle icon. So once again, we can customize that as well. So here we have the background color, so we can play around with that as well. So this is how we can change this. And we have the border radius. And after this, we have extra toggle template. So the pop-up box that will open up once we click on this icon, we can do the styling for that from here. Here we can change the background color and all the stylings, but we can do that in the reusable block that we designed. But the main option that we need to customize here is the close icon, for which we can first set the position, which is right now top right, which is the most preferable one. And we have the icon color, so maybe we can keep it as a little bit of red. We cannot see it right now, but once we will open the website in the front end, we will get the preview there. After that, we also have overlay options, so we can customize the overlay effect of the pop-up. And after this, we have the content background. So here we can play around with the content background. That is the main background of this mobile navigation. So here we have the padding. So maybe we can add 10 pixel. So this is going to increase the padding here. And we can also play around with the background color depending upon your website theme. So you can change the color from here like this one. And you can also play around with the border radius and the box shadow. After this, we have styling for pin text, that is this one here. And again, we can add some padding. We can choose the top offset. Let's keep it on default. And here we can play around with the right offset. So like this one, we can adjust it a little bit closer to the icon. And here we can change the text size. So let's make it 9 pixel. Text color, we will keep it on white. And the background, let's keep it on a little bit red color. So now we are done with the styling as well for our mobile menu. Let's click on publish. And right now, if we refresh our front end, at the very bottom, we can see our mobile navigation. But we want this navigation to be visible only on the mobile devices. So for that, we need to come back here in our template and we need to go to advanced. And here in the responsive section, we will keep it hide on desktop and hide on tablet. Now don't worry about the breaking of the design here, is just in the back end. It will be fine in the front end. So let's click on update here and let's refresh the front end again. And if we scroll down at the very bottom, now in the desktop view, we cannot see our mobile menu. Let's open up the developer console again so that we can check how it looks on the mobile device. Let's refresh the page again. So if we scroll down, here we have our mobile menu. But if we scroll up and down on our page, we can see that this mobile menu is not fixed at the bottom. So let's go ahead and do that. We come back here in our template and we go back to layout, and in the position option, instead of absolute, we will choose fixed, and here we will keep it on bottom. Let's update this here, and now let's refresh the page once again. Alright, so now we have our mobile navigation at the bottom of our page, and it's also fixed at the bottom. If we click on this toggle icon here, we can see our reusable block opening up as a pop-up, and we have the close option here. Let's click on this and the pop-up will be gone. In the end, let's take a look at how our active page indicator works. So right now we have linked all these icons to various categories, and right now we are on the home page of our site. So let's click on the laptop category. And here we can see 2 products in this category, and active page indicator is showing just below this laptop icon. In the same way, if we click on the tablet category, so now our active page indicator is showing just below the tablet icon. So this is how our active page indicator works. So this is how we can create some amazing looking mobile menu for our WooCommerce store using the Plus add-ons for Gutenberg. If you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button, and if you want to watch more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we upload our next video. So that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next video.